The Philippine economy has dropped to a lower performance in the third quarter of this year as the country still struggles from the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. However, Malacan says that the worst stage is over and that the country's economy is now on its way to recovery. Joanne Nano tells us why live. Yes, Joanne, good evening.
Yes, good evening, Will. As the country still suffers from the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic, the National Economic Development Authority reported that the country's economy slides to 11.5% for the third quarter of this year. This is lower than the 16.9% recorded during the second quarter. This is the third consecutive quarter that the Philippine economy has consistently dropped since the pandemic. NEDA reported that the negative growth is associated with the quarantine restrictions, limiting business operations and consumer spending. The country's economy also suffered from restricting the entry of foreign tourists as well as limited local tourism. NEDA further explains that as Metro Manila, Calabarzon, and Cebu City reverted to modified enhanced community quarantine, this also contributed in the slow economic development as operations of public transportation were suspended.
The double-digit contraction in the third quarter is not surprising given the return to more stringent quarantine measures in NCR and neighboring provinces and Cebu City, which together account for around 60% of the Philippine economy.
However, Malacan says that the worst stage is over and expresses that the country is now on its way to recovery.
Bahagyang umangat na po ang ating ekonomiya. Nagpapatunay po that the worst is over. Pero kaya naman po nangyari ito kasi nga po nag-MECQ na naman tayo sa Metro Manila at ilang mga probinsya sa Calabarzon.
William, NEDA is confident that the Philippine economy will slowly recover on 2021 as businesses resume providing income for Filipinos. And that is the latest live. Back to you, Will.
Thank you very much, Joanne Nano reporting live.